I love it. You know what my favorite part about it is? Me and Vin definitely do not fall, under that category of your typical pretty boy and pretty girl. You know what I mean? I mean, we're pretty gritty, we're as gritty as it gets, actually. So to put us both on that screen, I get along with him so much. It's a chemistry, and it's something that it's also a 13-year relationship, and that's something that, comes across on that screen. I want this to be gritty, man. I want to respect all those tomboys out there who want that integrity in the fight. We don't have a lot of girl fights at all. I mean, I could name probably 20, 30 movies where you have amazing guy fights, bar fights and cowboy gun fights and just great action. I think the closest we come, I could count it with 5 hands. You like got like a Kill Bill, or it's like a girl against a guy and she kicks him in the nuts, or like, you know what I mean? But girl on girl, man, that's some cool stuff. You could really do something amazing with that. So we tried to milk it as much as possible, and I hope we did it justice. We wanted to make it as real as possible. So the idea was creating a dynamic where I'm all about survival and she's all about technique. So you can see that my will is all fight or flight, and I'll do anything. I'll bite, I'll scratch, I'll kick, I'll find something on the floor and hit you with it, whatever it takes to get out of there, which I think is more primal, more real for a Letty character than standing there and be like, bring it. I'm like not a fighter. You know what I mean? I'm not Dom. That age-old story of having a love lost and getting it back, it's pretty damn powerful. I think it holds it all together. I think it's kind of the glue that weaves in all the most magnanimous action, which I think is the biggest thing about Fast and Furious 6 that hasn't been seen in the franchise before. You're just like, really? A freaking tank, dude? Flipping over? Stop it. He did not just fly from one side. Isn't there like a three-story drop in between, the divider? Is he leaping over that? He did not just swing his car to leap over that, catch her in midair, and slam it. There's some serious stuff, and the Antonov sequence is pretty sick. The second unit guys are just freaking incredible. They've done such a really great job. I really wish I was in another line of work when I watch the footage and I get to see all the stuff blowing up and the leaping and the flying. That's why I got into this business, was because I thought it would be so cool to do these things that, if you did it in real life, it'd be against the law.